The ragged boy looked up at the gate in front of him and stammered, "Please, sir, is this Plumfield?" Nat Blake didn't know if he was in the right place. "Yes," the old man at the gate answered. "This is Plumfield. Who sent you?" "Mr. Lawrence gave me a letter for Mrs. Joe Bear, the lady of the house." The old man opened the gate and said, "In that case, I'm sure she's expecting you. Go on up." The man's kind words gave Nat the courage to walk up the path to the house. Through the rain he could see the green grass, big trees, and a lovely garden. When he lifted his head, Nat saw a very large square house with a big old-fashioned porch. Goodness, Nat thought to himself, this would be a wonderful place to live. Warm light glowed from each of the windows, and Nat could hear the pleasant hum of many voices. "I hope the lady will see me," he thought as he knocked on the door. A rosy-faced maid swung the door open and smiled. She wasn't at all surprised to see him. "You're wet," she said, pointing to a bench in the hall. "Go and sit down there for a spell to dry off while I take your note to the missus." The house swarmed with boys of all sizes who were playing a variety of indoor games as the rain fell. Nat looked around. To his right he saw 2 large schoolrooms filled with blackboards, desks, and books. In the large room in front of him, a group of boys lay about talking in front of the fire, while an older fellow beside them practiced the flute. A large dinner table occupied the room to Nat's left. On top of it were pitchers of milk, piles of brown and white bread, and perfect stacks of gingerbread cookies. He could smell toast and baked apples as well, which made his stomach grumble. But it was the hall that truly caught his attention. From his bench, Nat could see a gang of happy boys playing tag. On one landing of the stairs, a hearty game of marbles was going on. On the other, there was a game of checkers. The stairs held a number of fascinating things for a little boy. A kitten, 2 puppies, a boy reading a book, and a girl singing a lullaby to a pretty doll. Nat watched as a constant stream of boys slid down the banister. It didn't seem to matter if it ruined their clothes or broke their limbs. One particularly lively boy came barreling down so quickly that he could not stop and crashed to the floor. Nat ran over to the boy, who must have had a head as hard as a cannonball to survive the fall. Expecting to find him half dead, Nat was surprised to see the boy wink at him, and then say with a great grin, "Hello." "Are you all right?" Nat asked. "Oh, just fine," the boy replied. "Are you new? What's your name? How old are you?" "I don't know if I'm to stay yet, but my name is Nat Blake, and I'm 12, Nat answered. The boy jumped up off the floor and said, "Well, thunder turtles, I'm glad we're the same age. I'm Tommy Bangs. Why don't you come up and have a go? I'm sure Mother Joe won't mind." Nat lowered his head. "I think I should wait here until I find out whether I'm to stay or not." "Say, Demi," Tommy called out, "here's a new fellow. Come down and keep him company while he waits to talk to Mother Joe." The boy reading on the stairs looked up from his book. Then he came down to see Nat and asked, "Did Uncle Laurie send you?" Nat nodded. "Is that Mr. Lawrence?" "He's my uncle," Demi said, "and he always sends nice boys." Nat smiled, and the two stood there awkwardly for a moment until the little girl with the doll came to join them. "This is my twin sister, Daisy," Demi said. Nat thought they looked very much alike, as twins should, even if they were brother and sister. She nodded at Nat, who smiled back. "I do hope you get to stay," Daisy said. "We have such good times here, don't we, Demi?" "Of course we do," her brother replied. "That's why Aunt Joe has Plumfield." "It seemed like a very nice place indeed," Nat said. "Oh, it's the nicest place in the world, isn't it, Demi?" Daisy said. "No," Demi answered carefully. "I think Greenland, where the icebergs and seals live, is nicer, but that doesn't mean I'm not fond of Plumfield. I mean, it is a very nice place to be." Demi had just been reading a book on Greenland. He was about to open up the book so he could show Nat the pictures when the maid came back to tell the boy he could stay. "I'm so glad," Daisy said. "Let's go see Aunt Joe." She took Nat by the hand, which made him feel right at home. Demi returned to his book as his sister led the new boy into the back room. Inside, a stout gentleman wrestled with 2 little boys on the sofa, while a thin lady read Nat's letter.